What's up, y'all? It's your girl Mickey Truth, aka Mickey Facts. If y'all wondering why the world are we here, girl Mickey Truth, aka Mickey Facts. Why I got here echo? Hold on, y'all. Are we here? Girl Mickey Truth. Let me see. Do I hear echo still? Nah. All right, y'all. The Houston Police Department has announced they will be having a press conference with an update on the Takeoff murder case. Okay. For those who do not know, we have not heard an official update from the Houston Police Department since November 3rd. So, look, we just going to pull up right here. We're going to hear what they got to say. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to go from there. So it should be starting any moment. We're going to just be posted up here until it goes live, and then we'll go from there. So again, we're waiting for the Houston Police Department to provide a update on the Takeoff case, which is okay. So if my audio is off, I'm not gonna be talking because we're gonna be listening to the Houston Police. I'll try to log into my computer to get that together. So for now, that's all I want everybody to know. That's what we're doing here. So we're just waiting. Y'all, it's nothing to hear right now. We're waiting on Houston Police Department to start their live.
Yeah, it hasn't even started yet. If you look over here, we got 7 minutes and 30 seconds left.
So I started my live early so that everybody can be prepared for when it starts, so that we don't miss anything. So again, I don't want to start talking and then get cut off because the live starts. So Truth Team, y'all just be patient. It's coming, and we're gonna be able to hear what they got to say and go from there. And again, this is the first official update from Houston Police Department since November 3rd. So I'm definitely waiting to hear what they got to say after all this time. So y'all just pull up in the chat. I'm in the comment section, and we just gonna rock out from there.
I'm going to pull up one of your videos real quick just so we can double check the audio before the live starts. Does it have audio? It might not have audio.
Yeah, that one had audio. A little update.
You hear that?
Oh, excuse me, I was trying to eat me some breakfast. Yeah, I can hear. On what's going
All
on
right,
with
we're
the
good to go. Did you have a disclaimer to link or put in the description?
I'm about to do that right now.
All right, cool. All right, yeah, we got about 5 minutes left. Mississippi in the building. St. Louis. Spread love. She said Renton is because you're hiding in the bathroom. Yo, salutes, go gang.
Y'all, I'm sitting here trying to eat, and every time I'm just really getting up.
That's what I'm on the same page. I'm on the exact same page. I keep muting my mic because I'm trying to eat.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Jimmy? What's up, James? TK, Michelle, Adrian. Y'all, we just, man, literally, I ain't gonna lie, I'm halfway still asleep, but I had to think quick. Shout out to Renum though, because I wasn't even aware of the press conference.
Facts.
Until they hit me up for real.
Yeah, James, no telling what they might tell us here. They just might be doing an update on the arrest and stuff. Maybe there's another arrest. We probably won't get a lot of facts that we don't have. That's just kind of how the nature of ongoing open cases work. But
Oh no, they better have something. It'd have been what,
a
3?
month. It's been a month.
Yeah,
I
like
was
nah,
just
they
talking
better
about
have
this.
something.
It's been a month, and we only heard about them officially the next day. Yeah, there was like that little short comment the police chief or whatever made in that interview.
Nah, they better have something.
But
Something. Cause they could have put this in a press release if they ain't had no updates. Nah, they need
I
something.
agree with that too. Oh, nice information, Don. So yeah, they probably have stuff already because there was cameras around there, but they were all the ones that we could identify were on the House of Blues side.
I will tell you, unless it's like really haven't been officially filed. Y'all already know Mickey Truth be checking all the new filings with Harris County court. And I ain't find no new filings for murder or nothing like that. So unless they had it under wraps, I doubt we about to hear somebody charged with murder. But we'll see. We gonna
Yeah.
definitely see though.
I think they can suppress that information for so many days. I mean, it clearly depends on the state and state laws, but I know in some cases it can suppress that information for so many days or file it goofy like you just found, but that would still pop up the way you're looking for it. But
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. We'll see. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Cause I'm actually still looking now while we waiting.
I mean, they could say they have warrants out for arrest too, and maybe don't have the suspect in custody. So, but we got under a minute. So
How
we're
much
about
longer we got?
under a minute.
All right. Shout out to Skull Gang in the building. Shout out to Truth Team. Shout out to Cloud Monsters. I believe they are running it through Clubhouse or will be running it through Clubhouse. So yeah, just know your girl Mickey Truth tied in everywhere. We got you covered no matter what app you want to hear it on.
LinkedIn. Looks like we'll be hearing from the mayor and the chief. I guess they ain't starting the live till they get 100 viewers.
Those who just joined us, this your girl Mickey Truth. I'm sitting here waiting on the Houston Police Department to start their live so that we can hear any information they got to say because we haven't heard from them officially since November 3rd. So we're just waiting now where it should be starting soon. So definitely just kick back, join the comment section. I'm out there with everybody. We just talking. Once they say what they got to say, we're gonna chop it up afterwards. If you're on Clubhouse, you can hear it live through the Cloud Monsters room. We Bo, do we got a Discord up? If we don't got Discord up right now, we about to pull Discord up. So no matter where you at, what you're doing, you're gonna be able to hear it straight from the Truth Team. So yeah, just sit back and relax.
What, the mayor finishing up his lunch or something? He late to the press conference?
I ain't hear you. What you said?
I said the lawyer finishing up, or I mean the mayor finished up his lunch or something. He's late to the press conference.
Now, Bo, don't get us banned from watching the live straight from the source.
I thought maybe they were waiting for 100 viewers. They got 116 now, so let's go. They need to get them lights up, I guess. There, I gave him a like.
Let me find out Donna's work over there.
Oh boy, he trying to get the facts together for him.
Safe.
Just making sure they didn't make a new live or anything. Has anybody checked the other sources they said there would be a live? Instagram, or maybe they're having a problem on YouTube. Instagram or Twitter, I think, is that what he said?
Oh no, I'm about to look at that now. I follow them on Twitter. If they ain't block me. Nah, they ain't live yet.
What, they blocked you because they're tired of you outshining them?
I don't know, man. But yeah, they ain't start yet. They might just be late. I think all police departments like that. Hold on, what else they said? They said Instagram. All right, somebody said they watching CBS and it's still nothing, so we just waiting.
Okay, cool, Liz. Let us know if something changes.
Yeah,
maybe they are having issues or something.
I'm in so many things right now. True team, I need y'all to be checking news sites, not no other YouTubers. News sites to let me know if we lagging on what we seeing, so that we can make sure we be there at the beginning. But to my knowledge, we'll be good on the HPD YouTube. But yeah, let me know, because like I said, I'm on Clubhouse, I'm in Discord, I'm on YouTube. We got to make sure we got all the markets covered by the official place where you ain't gonna hear no BS. We're gonna just let it play for what it is and talk for what it is. All right.
Yo, I had a quick sidebar because I was looking at my suggested videos. Anybody else been following the Moscow, Idaho quadruple homicide?
Spread Love said Cool 11 is on.
Yeah, it's just a mic though.
Oh, I thought it was on. Just leave that tab. I would prefer to watch it directly from Houston Police Department though.
Same. I would think it'd probably be a different camera angle and everything, potentially. This is like they're live. See that lady just walked by with a camera? Oh, here we go. Oh, that's just KHOU showing you some other stuff. That's probably the lady that just walked by with the camera. They got people waiting board too, so they're like, "Oh, we got to give them images."
Oh, no, that's fine.
Their cortex.
Yeah, we don't need that. So they're getting ready. Just go back to the HPD.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, y'all. From here on, from this
I'll keep
minute,
tabs
because
on
it
it.
looks like they're setting up. we're going to go ahead and just be quiet, just so when it pop in, we can go ahead and listen. Again, this is the HPD, Houston Police Department, providing an official update. Y'all already know it hasn't been done since November 3rd. So hopefully they got some stuff to let us know. If not, we're going to talk about it afterwards. But for now, join me in the chat, in the comment section. I'm on Discord. You can hear me in the clubhouse on Cloud Monsters, wherever you at. Just listen out, and then we're going to get together afterwards.
Oh, here we go.
Not much space right here. Everybody ready? Good. All right. Afternoon, everyone. Chief Fenner here with Mayor. And Mayor, thank you for the support.
Everybody let
We're here to announce an arrest, but before I do that, I always start with that human element. I spoke to Takeoff's mother early this morning, and my prayers, and I ask that all our prayers continue to go out to her and his entire family, his close friends, the city of Atlanta, and all of Takeoff's fans around the world. We lost a good man, and I didn't have the pleasure of meeting him. But everybody, the hundreds of people that I talked to, spoke on what a great individual he was. We have a special relationship with the city of Atlanta. I want to make sure that stays intact. I want to thank them, the family, and everybody else for patience, allowing us to work through the evidence and the facts, which is most important. I also want to thank our investigators. Here today, Sergeant Michael Barrow, Lieutenant Barnes, Investigator Ross Watson, and also from the DA's office, Ruben Perez and Matt Gilliam, who worked very hard on this case. All of our individuals, our divisions, our homicide division, thank you. People don't know the hard work that they do behind the scenes, the number of hours that they're away from their family members. So also the gang division, our federal partners, FBI, state partner DPS, and ATF. Everybody took a role in this investigation. We stood here a little bit, I think a month ago, maybe a day or two, and made a promise that we would get the individuals or the individual that's responsible for the murder of Takeoff in custody. So yesterday evening, we arrested Patrick Xavier Brown, 33 years old. He was charged with the murder of Takeoff. Brown was arrested again yesterday evening in the 14700 block of Sterling Green Boulevard. It's located on the east side of Texas. I'm sorry, of Houston. Again, Joshua Cameron Joshua, 22 years old, was arrested on November the 22nd for felon in possession of a weapon. I'm going to turn it over to the mayor right now, and after that, we're going to bring up the investigators and then the district attorney's office, and then Commander Garcia will translate for us in Spanish. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. And look, let me thank your entire team and all of your law enforcement partners that have been working on this case. Let me thank uh, the prosecutors from the DA's office. I really appreciate their presence and their work, and I've certainly realized that the work even continues in this case. I do want to point out the fact that over the last month, I've had several conversations with the mayor of Atlanta, Mayor Andre Dickens, kind of keeping him advised of this investigation and what was taking place, and talked with him as late as yesterday evening to apprise him of what would be taking place uh, today. Look, it was about a month ago when we stood here as a team to discuss the shooting death of Kirshner Kyrie Ball, public knew him as Takeoff. We all knew him as Takeoff, a talented entertainer and part of the Atlanta-based group, the Migos. I do also want to acknowledge Councilmember Edward Pollard, who is with us this afternoon. Um, but in more than entertainer, he was a son, a brother, cousin, and a friend, and a mentor to those in the music industry. At that time, we also asked witnesses to help police identify Takeoff's killer and prevent more violence from happening in retaliation. I am glad that a suspect has been arrested and charged with Takeoff's death. Uh, it certainly, I think, will bring some comfort to the family, though it does not bring Takeoff back. This is a significant step towards seeking justice, and I hope it also brings additional comfort to all of those who love Takeoff. Over the past few weeks, Chief Ben and I were asked often about the status of the investigation. The chief kept me informed about the information that had been received, the evidence that has been collected, including the videos, the video that was being reviewed. I want to express my regrets and disappointment that this was a case of a young man taking the life of another young man for no reason. The gun violence everywhere, not just in the city of Houston, has to stop. People are dying for little or no reason, and people are reaching for a deadly firearm to settle sometimes minor disagreements. But pulling a firearm can have deadly consequences that you cannot undo. And so I'm glad that arrest has taken place, that we do have someone in custody. Uh, it is unfortunate. It really is unfortunate because it does not bring Takeoff back. But to Chief Fenner, to you, to your command staff, to the investigators, to the DA's office, to all the partners who helped, to those who provided tips, information, let me thank you, and then look forward to this investigation and prosecution continuing on this matter. Thank you, Chief.
Let me step up and make a quick correction on the name. I had a misprint on my notes. It's Patrick Xavier Clark, 33 years old, on the rest of the suspect. Okay, come on, Sarge.
Good afternoon. Sergeant Michael Burrow with the Homicide Division. The chief was very gracious in recognizing a lot of the partners that we were involved with in this case. I did want to recognize a couple of other people that or organizations that helped a lot with the investigation. The Houston Forensic Science Center, our lab rats, so to speak, the people that do our forensic analysis, they work behind the scenes a lot. They don't get a lot of recognition, and they helped us answer a lot of important questions in this case when others would not. That includes our firearms section, our latent print section, and our crime scene unit. Quick note, just I know there's going to be a lot of questions about the investigation. The investigation is still ongoing. We still have a lot of people that we're trying to locate and talk to, so we will be a little bit short on details here. We probably will not be able to answer all of your questions. But I can tell you, to confirm some of the speculations out there, the event was a private party. There was a lucrative dice game that went on at the event. There was an argument that happened afterwards outside the bowling alley, which led to the shooting. I can tell you that Takeoff was not involved in playing in the dice game. He was not involved in the argument that happened outside. He was not armed. He was an innocent bystander. Some important case factors. The chief was mentioning some of the timing here. I mean, we've boiled it down to over 30 people that were standing outside. We have an exact number. We're not going to put that out. When the shooting happened, literally every single one of those people left the scene without giving a statement to police. We found a few of them that night. We found others since then. But it's important that those people come forward. And we're still looking to talk to a lot of those people. And we will be looking to find you. It'll be easier if you come find us. It'll be easier for you. It'll be easier for us as well. Essentially we had to rely on a large volume of video surveillance evidence that came in, and cell phone videos and audio, things that surfaced over time in some cases that weren't available immediately. We had to sift through all of that and use physical evidence and use shooting reconstruction and confirm a lot of our ballistic evidence, what weapons were involved, things of that nature. And through that, we were able to deduce that Patrick Clark is the lethal shooter in the case. And that's why he's being charged with murder.
Thank you, Sergeant. That's the DA's office.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. My name is Ruben Perez, and I'm a Bureau Chief of the Special Crimes Bureau. My bureau was in charge of this investigation at the DA's office. I want to thank the prosecutors in my bureau for working extremely hard, and I really want to thank the HPD organization for all the work and the collaborative effort they put into this case, along with the DA's office. And I also want to thank our federal partners for their help. And I want to thank everybody who was involved in this case. I want to echo what the mayor said. I want to echo what Chief Fender said, and I want to echo what the investigator said, that it took a lot of effort, a lot of work, a lot of patience, but we arrested this defendant. We look forward to prosecuting this case, and I want to send our sympathies to the family, and we look forward to prosecuting this case, and we'll see everybody in court. Thank you.
Muy buenas tardes. A nombre del jefe de la policía, Troy Finner, y del alcalde Turner, queremos dar las gracias al público por su asistencia en esta investigación. Hace algunas horas el jefe de la policía le habló a la madre de nuestra víctima y le dio las noticias de que en efecto hemos arrestado a la persona responsable por este crimen. El individuo se llama Patrick Javier Clark, de 33 años de edad. Fue arrestado anoche. El 22 de noviembre también fue arrestado una persona de interés en este caso. No sabemos su papel exactamente. Se llama Cameron Josh, de 22 años de edad. La evidencia, gracias a la cooperación tanto del Departamento de Policía, incluyendo a la División de Homicidios, a la División de Pandillas, nuestros compañeros federales del FBI y de la ATF, nuestros compañeros de la Procuraduría del Condado de Harris y a muchas otras personas que participaron en esta investigación. Les damos las gracias por su cooperación. Esperamos que la ciudad de Atlanta y los compañeros fanáticos de este individuo tengan un poquito de alivio de que esta persona fue arrestada. En conclusión, le damos las gracias a todos los que nos dieron información y a todas las personas que participaron en esta investigación. Muchas gracias.
We'll open up for questions.
Chief, we know that Kevin Johnson and Joshua was already arrested. We see his picture attached to this one. How is he connected to this case? What's his status?
He was there on the scene, and he was in possession of a weapon. He's a felon. Okay.
So did Mr. Clark lose the dice game, or was that like a motive of this?
We're still up investigating that, and we were not able to discuss it right now. Just a dice games.
Could
Thank
you
you.
go into more specifics about how you actually connected Mr. Clark with either the gun or bullet or whatever?
Yeah, not today. As the time comes, we will. All right.
Was it Joshua's gun that was used in this crime?
We're not going to discuss that right now. It's still active in investigation. We told you, and just not a whole lot of details. The main thing right now, he's in custody. He's arrested and he's charged for this murder. Still some work to be done on it, but we're not going to go in any farther than we've already went on the investigation.
Chief, you guys have often talked about the fact that in this case too, there were so many people on scene. They don't come forward, they like leave, and you guys had to sort of work backwards. Were there any witnesses who were helpful, or did you basically have to construct all of this from the?
I can tell you,
sources of video, bits and pieces of.
I can tell you it's upstanding investigative work on this. Not a lot of help for people coming up and stepping up, but I don't want to judge them. But they do need to come in because we know who was on the scene, and we will be contacting and reaching out and finding those individuals. This is a murder, and if you left because you were afraid or whatnot, I don't know the motivation, but you do have to come forward and give us some information, and that could come through grand jury subpoena as well. So,
Was Takeoff the intended target, or was he at the wrong place?
we already, it's definitely wrong place at the wrong time. No evidence whatsoever to say anything different. Go ahead. I'll get you. I'm sorry. Oh, yes. The actual arrest of him. Yeah, peacefully. And I'm not bragging, but I send this message to our criminals. We're gonna come and get you, and we come and get you professionally, but we come in force with everything that we have. And he gave up, and I want to say thanks for that. Okay, nobody's hurt, nobody's injured. Go ahead.
As a bystander, can you say at all where he was situated in terms of where the gunman was?
No, we won't go into it, but he was actually on the scene, and we all know it. There is some video out there, but we're gonna stay away from specifics right now. Go ahead.
Was Clark invited to the party? Did he know Takeoff?
We don't know. Yeah.
Was Mr. Clark, has Patrick Clark admitted to the shooting?
Not gonna discuss that right now. Go ahead.
Was Mr. Clark involved in a shooting in 2018 at a club where someone was killed?
That's part of the investigation. I mean, we'll get it out to you.
Do these two reside in Houston?
Who? What's two?
Two.
Yeah. Well, one, but one of them has a residence outside of Houston. Go ahead.
Do you expect more suspects out there?
We don't know. We're not gonna outrule anything. We're gonna go where the facts and the evidence lead. And you remember what I said: suspect are suspects, and we're gonna leave no stone unturned. And everybody, family deserve that. And I want to say this, and we're going to probably do just a few more questions, and we're going to leave. We got work to do. Any individual that's killed in our city, it's tough, and it's tough on the family and tough on their friends. Everybody deserves an investigation, but the investigator said it. We need people to step up too. Do your part as a citizen, and if you see something, you need to say something. Don't let the fear paralyze you. Step up and say something, and we're all better and safer because of that. One more.
Chief, was he about to flee or leave town? Is that why you guys moved in last night, or what can you tell us about?
I don't want to go into any details on that, but we suspect you. We'll have our eyes on you.
Yeah. Can I ask you? Of course, this is national, if not a worldwide story. What message do you want to send to the broader community about this case and this situation?
Well, the one message is, number one, you can't come and commit murder in this city and expect to not get caught. Quite frankly, guns will kill. And if you use a weapon in the heat of the moment, or whatever the facts may be, if you fire it, you can have deadly consequences. And then someone can either be seriously wounded, or someone in this case, like Takeoff, can lose his life. And you heard the investigator say he was an innocent bystander. But regardless of whether you are an individual that's a celebrity or you're not a celebrity at all, we are going to investigate every case with the greatest degree of intensity. utilizing all available resources to find who the person was or who the persons were. The other point that I will make is that if you have 30 people that are in that setting, um, and one of those persons, for example, in this case, like was Takeoff, was killed, everybody else has a responsibility to contribute to finding out who did it. So I don't give anybody an out. If you were there and you saw something and you know something, you don't get a pass. Everybody has to take a responsibility. And then lastly, I would simply say there are just too many young men. And I'm gonna be even a little bit even more specific. There are too many young men of color who are killing other young men of color. And that has to stop. That has to stop. So this is unfortunate. You have a young man, I think they're 33 years old is the suspect here. And Takeoff was under the age of 30. Okay. So all families are impacted in this situation. But if you commit a crime in this city, we are going to expend all available resources to find you. Okay.
All right, thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mayor.
All right, that's it.
Yo, my comment section was going ham, okay? But y'all already know how we rock over here. We ain't about to be throwing out false, unproven information now. We can talk about our opinions, but clearly, if you have been following this story, we all know that Migo Band's name is not Patrick Xavier Clark. Let's be clear on that. So, no, that is not the name that they said, okay? If he had something like to do with it at this point, we don't know. They didn't mention him at all. But they did give us a suspect. You'll pull up, Bo, the picture.
Of the
Or
suspect.
I got it if I need to send it to you. So bam. You know what? I want to say something. I ain't gonna say it right now because I ain't 100% sure. But I kind of feel like he looked familiar from the video.
My first impression was even possibly the big bucket guy, but I don't know.
No, that's not who I'm thinking of.
Okay.
But see, I got to go back. It's been so long since we actually looked at
Right.
who I'm thinking, so I don't know if that's him. So
was it first angle or second angle? I can pull up the video.
Second in our view, it would have been second. Camera
Second.
2.
All
right. So while Bo is doing that, I mean, what we cannot dispute at this moment is that the Houston Police Department has officially arrested a suspect by the name of Patrick Xavier Clark, who is 33 years old. And based on what they said, he's the murderer. He is responsible for Takeoff's death. They did say they're looking into possible future suspects. Yeah, that's what we got. So what we about to do real quick. Hold on. Is that the angle? I don't think, no, not that angle, the other angle. I want to, you know what? Scratch the video. Go to the picture, that very first picture. The one with everybody in the frame.
Got you.
Y'all walk with me now. And
All
this
right.
is, I'm going to tell you. I'm looking in it. I'm going to say right now.
I might not have that one pulled up still. I don't know if I actually saved that picture. I don't know why, but I just had it pulled up on a tab before and I might have closed it.
Cause that it look. Y'all tell me what y'all think when we get there. And again, the facts have already been provided by the Houston Police Department. At this point, we are just saying our opinion. All right,
Yeah,
this is all alleged. You know, y'all already know how I go over here on the truth team. But yo, y'all, everybody hit up Adonis on Instagram, Sammy on Instagram. Tell them they need to report to the police department. They need help now. For real. Now is the time to stand behind what you say you here for. They pleaded with everybody. Come forward. Help them out. And I know in impartial, I'm being funny, but at the same time I'm being serious. If y'all haven't talked to the police, go talk to the police. We don't need to see it on YouTube. Go talk to the people, man. You found the picture of I'm supposed to be sending it to you.
If you can send it to me, I'm still looking for it. But if you have it, you can send it to me.
Yeah, I just got to find it in all these photos. So I'm about to let me see what the comments say.
I got it where you labeled everybody. I don't have the other one.
That's you don't got the blank one though. I don't want the one. Put the blank one up.
I agree. It should be above that.
Oh, I saw something in the comments. So, without any legal degree or anything like that, Little Cam was on as far as up here on this press conference because technically he is a part of the case without being considered a suspect, right? Because he was found with a gun, or like they are saying he had a gun during the incident that Takeoff died. That's why. You know what I'm saying? That's not saying that he is anything more than just a guy that was a felon that got hemmed up with a gun. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. All right, pull up the picture. Okay. And I'm trying to find more pictures. You see the guy over there next to Girl Scout cookies and little dark angel with the braids to the left. To the left. Left. Oh. Go to
This
the
guy?
left. Uh-huh.
I was wondering who he was too, but you think he cut off all his hair?
Nah, dude got braids. Go to the video. Dude got braids in that picture. And I'm gonna tell y'all.
Oh shit, you're right.
But we look at
we
the
do
video.
see him from the second angle if you want to pull up that video.
Yeah, pull up that video. Cause remember when we was even talking about it on the YouTube case.
Right. We were like, who is this guy?
And I had threw a name out there, but at that time we ain't knew where he went.
Right, because there's so many people that either disappeared into that door or behind the camera. We don't know which way they went.
And I'm trying to if this is the guy that we were talking about in the other video, we looked his YouTube up and I can't find it now. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. So in my opinion, y'all, I saw some people in the comments saying it was the dude with the black bucket hat. I don't think so.
I'm not convinced of that either. He's a lot younger. And we know his name.
Allegedly.
Right.
But y'all don't think that's him. Let me see if I screenshot it. Because I know we looked at his YouTube.
It should be popping up pretty soon. Oh, you could kind of see him there, I think. But I know we get him clear at one point. Skip this finger.
Because he looks away when who we think is recording walks behind him.
Is that him right there, I think?
Yep. But don't we get a better view of him?
Yeah, that's him.
Y'all see that?
I think we do get a better view of him, but while we have him on screen, I'm just pointing him out.
And he is, and they said the gang unit, he is in the mix of a lot of grouped up people. Man, I'm pretty sure that's who the hell that is right there.
Pretty sure it is too. If we can get, I can screenshot this, but if we can get a clearer picture, I'll blow it up and we'll put it side by side.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the doggone. I know I saved it. Right. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. That's definitely who that is.
Definitely.
Let me see if I got a screenshot of his social media, because we had to look into him one time. For sure. And name him. So, now I did look, and Harris. I don't know if he's just now really getting processed then, because they don't have him, or they could have put him in there online. They don't have his information online, or they could have put him in a different way, like they did Lil Cam, and I just didn't find it.
I looked too.
But trust me, when we find it, you guys will get it definitely. Where is? Dang, who a freak? I talked to so many people, I don't even remember where I saved it at. Yo, my inbox blowing up. People sending me the dude. I'm like, we watching it. Why you wasn't watching it with us? Let's see.
I think that might be around the clearest point when we see him from this angle.
I'm trying to figure out, remember what his YouTube name was.
Did you have his name on that picture that I said out all the names on it?
Yeah, but don't post that. Yeah, I gotta make sure that's his name.
I ain't posting it.
Yeah, I gotta make sure that's his name. I got a good hunch that's his name. Like, that's who he is. I just want to verify real quick, especially now that it's officially a murder charge on him. I want to make sure. Don't want to have look how they did Lil Cam. Got two different people walking around here talking about they Lil Cam. Brand Stratton. I mean, YouTubers say anything. You get what I'm saying? They say anything. I ain't gonna say Lil Cam told her. He didn't tell. To be honest, telling, in my opinion, Lil Cam telling on this guy wasn't gonna help his situation out no better. So, we ain't gonna run with that one until we see some paperwork.
Yeah, there's no telling until the details of the case come out in trial.
All right, let me see. I found the page. Let me make sure this is who it is. Dang, that's crazy. We got the info from before. Ain't that something? Let me make sure this is who it is.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
They done made the page private, and it wasn't private before.
Not
I
surprised.
think this got to be who it is, man. Hold up. Dang. Hold up.
Wait. I remember who that is now. Wow.
Right, because we had him.
Wow. The only reason I was overlooking him too is because what his name was. So I was like, why? But I guess
hold up, y'all.
I guess I was misinterpreting and what his name was.
Look, because y'all already know if I drop it, everybody gonna run with it. So before I drop it, I'm gonna make sure. Yo, you know what? At this point, everybody, I'm gonna drop it because I just called on that his name is Patrick, right? And dude name is Pat. I mean, you can't get no more.
No, you can't do better than that, especially this quickly. We're still gonna verify it, fact check it.
Yeah, give me a minute. I'm verifying right now. I'm about to drop it for y'all, and I'm just gonna. Y'all already know
He's just a hang around, still trying to get cool points.
Truth team been
You-
on it.
Harper
Truth
Noor thinks
team
he's just.
been on it. We had already figured out this guy identity.
Right. This just goes to show you how deep we dig into these things. We look at everybody. We don't look at it through through a subjective lens where we already pick out somebody that we want to implicate in this thing. We look at everybody. We look at everything and get whatever facts we can before we try to make our judgments or opinions. Because once you form an opinion and stuff, you're gonna not be unbiased, and then it's hard to see the truth.
Yo, I'm about to throw you a link real quick. I want you to pull it up on the live so everybody can see it.
Yeah, where you hitting me with it in the StreamYard or Discord?
I'm about to hit you with it in Discord real quick because I ain't on YouTube on the other page.
All right, you good? Yeah, Coco's onto something.
Coco, really, Coco.
For real, she can't just wait. She can't just wait.
That's his name though. Before you pull up the video, pull up the ones I had labeled.
I didn't. Oh, you okay? Never mind. I know where you put it.
Shout out to Coco. But yeah, that's his name though.
You said before I pulled up the video. What? I'm sorry. Oh, the picture you had labeled.
That I had labeled. I had already labeled his name on there.
Yeah, we'll show you this. I can tell you when we did this too, and like we already had this information, but when we were putting our video together the other day, let me see where the hell that was.
Coco being rocky with the Truth team, and you part of the Skull Gang too, ain't it, Coco? I believe so.
So here you go. We had this ready for another video that she did. That Mickey put this together. She already had all these people identified, and this was posted on 11/21, but that was well after all this information was gathered.
So on social media, the guy name is DJ Pat 713. I don't know, Coco. I mean, I don't know if he is a fall guy, because like I said, we looked into him, but don't worry, I'm gonna look into him for sure now. But we looked into him, but it was more so just, we were just identifying everybody that was there and whatnot. So yeah. So Patrick Xavier Clark goes by DJ Pat 713. He's on YouTube. And we about to play a video from him. He's on Instagram. His page was public at the time when I looked him up, but it's private now.
You want me to play that video?
Yeah, go ahead and play it.
Definitely him.
Yep. What y'all think? We ain't gonna play we don't know what he talking about, so we ain't gonna play the audio. We don't know, Coco. From what we was looking into before, he does like videos or something. We gonna get on it more clearly. We just we ain't really look see what he doing. But if they say gang, he's part of some type of gang. I mean, I don't know. But wow, that is crazy. Yeah, that's him too. The little mustache, the little. So y'all, hold on a second. Let me see. Oh, Random said his Twitter is public.
Yeah, I'm surprised they had enough notice to try and shut down all his socials.
Yeah, because they said just last night, but I don't see nothing online yet. So it's coming though. They gonna y'all already know Harris County gonna have the whole everything online probably by tonight.
Looks a lot like him to me.
When was the video? What was the date that video was posted on that YouTube page?
The video I just had playing.
Yeah, where you find that date at?
It was more than a month ago. October 26, 2022. So it was 5 days before the incident, basically.
So what he was saying in the video was you got to learn how to play your position. Okay.
Yep.
So, hey, sounds like he already knew what he was into. So, that's the life he chose. So that's all we got right now. Like I said,
Mickey,
y'all
do you think he's a fall guy? A lot of people are asking.
I can't tell you if I can't even make an opinionated guess on that because I got to look deeper into him to even know where he stands. You get what I'm saying?
He said you got to play your part, but I mean, I don't believe that. I mean, we would need
I mean,
a lot
and this
more
was
to
before,
back that
and
up.
this video was before the murder. But
Right.
if he in that type of life, then I mean, it is what it is. Same thing with Lil Kim. I didn't think he actually killed Takeoff,
Right.
but at the same time, that's the lifestyle he lived, so he was going to sit down for it, even if he wasn't the one.
Yep.
My opinion. Okay. So
this is when you figure out who's real or not. This is when the RICO charges come or not.
And then I don't know. It got to be a deeper. I don't know. I ain't no lawyer. I ain't law enforcement. I don't think they're gonna drop no RICO on this. This just based off the players that's coming out.
It just depends on how many other crimes they tie these guys to that they feel like are gang related, and if they have enough evidence to support mob ties, works like a gang. That's just how RICO charges work. They'll tie it to little shit. That's what they do with the rappers.
Let's be clear though. It's no connection to
None.
mob ties directly. Even with Lil Kim, we can say all day long he knows them.
Right.
But it's not a connection that he's officially part of mob ties. Remember that now.
I mean, if they all have pictures of them throwing up the signs, they can try and say that, but that's not.
I ain't even seen him throwing no pictures with Lil Kim throwing up signs.
That's what I'm saying. So they need a lot more than that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. We can't say that they was part of mob ties. Okay, we just know they possibly know each other. That's all I'm saying. We can't just throw that out there because they was gonna run with that. No, the Houston Police Department says the gang task force helped them locate Patrick Xavier Clark. That's all they said. But trust me, if we find a link, we can definitely drop it. But for right now, just based off looking into Lil Cam, it's no direct link to any gang affiliation directly linked to mob ties. Now, that's that. None of him and his little crew that I saw picture wise ever threw up any signs. So I don't know about DJ Pat 713, allegedly aka Patrick Xavier Clark, but we're gonna reconvene. We done been on an hour. Like I said, I just had got up and got wind of the press conference, and I wanted everybody to get the info right. And at this time, y'all, just from what we know, this guy is from Texas, not from Atlanta. I do think they said they was looking into somebody outside of Houston. So,
Two things real quick. We got She's a Blessed One. She's a DJ Pat 713. Yeah, that would be correct. That is who is in the video of the screenshot I took right here. We don't. I mean, it looks like this guy, but we're not gonna sit here and say it is 100% yet. And then also, Cosmo says the question is now who is the other shooter. This is just my opinion and allegedly, but I think they already have him in custody. And if you're talking about who else was shooting a gun in general, or who else shot Takeoff, if you're talking about the other gunshots you heard, then yes, who is the other shooter? That's a good question.
But with that, that's a question for another live. So we gonna do the background work like we do, y'all. We gonna put it together, and we gonna. Matter of fact, we might jump back on later on, depending on how quick they release the information. Cause y'all already know I like to put it out all the way official, compared to just having a story swinging with it. Okay, so we gonna look into it and all that, and then we gonna get back on and go from there.
You want to drop the Discord one more time if you guys are interested in trying to help dig into this or anything like that, or want to be part of the discussion? Go ahead and hop in there, and you can kind of join in on the process.
Well, Coco, they didn't mention Migo bands in the press conference. Not saying he wasn't part of it, but they didn't mention him today. All right, y'all. As always, I appreciate y'all rocking out with your girl. I'm about to go ahead and close out. It's like I said, it's just getting started. We got more to go. And y'all already know I'm gonna drop more info when I have it confirmed. And with that, y'all have a good day and be safe.
Peace out.